can pull it together. Okay, I am running late to Girls Night Out. We're literally rushing out the door right now. But I have to show y'all the reveal. Like I always do every single time. Obsessed. The front girl always does it for me. Oh, I can get it out. Okay, we're rushing. I'm hurrying. Okay, the back. Okay, let's see. Oh, I love it. So pretty. Okay, perfect. I'll show you the full fit. 2 seconds. Okay, this is the final fit, and oh my girl! Okay, Girls Night Out. Bye.
Can I ask you a question? If you don't mind me asking. Where are you going like that? Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. This is what y'all dress in. This is what y'all dress in. Oh, we're gonna have a girls' night. If you don't let your woman go for girls' night, you're insecure. This is what you're dressed in. Okay. Let's fast forward or rewind a little bit. You can see every single curve in your body. You think you think that's okay? I don't think I would want my daughter dressing like this, to be honest with you. But I don't even want to go there. Let's just keep it on an adult level. Which man would want his woman dressing like this for a girls' night? There isn't something. I mean, you couldn't wear no jeans, chest out, showing everything that you. Let's see the girls. I mean, I guess it ain't too much. I mean, look. I mean, the girl in the white just behind her to the left, she got. I mean, she's showing a little stomach, but you know that's about it. The girl in the red, blonde lady to the to your left there. I mean, that I would say, you know, I don't see the slip. Well, I see the slip now, but it's kind of high. But the upper body looks okay. The black ladies in the back seem like they got all their clothes on. Asian lady or whatever, Hispanic lady in the back over there. Well, it looks like it's 2 of them, actually. I can't see nothing coming from her. Lady in the black right there, she might be Latina as well. Got a chest all out. You know, this black lady over here, it looks like she's black to the right, and the white up here at the front. Looks like she's, stuff is a little bit short. I mean, it looks like she's got coverage up top, but then stuff short so you can see all up and down her leg. Who are y'all going for? Where y'all going to? And this is what you're wearing outside. This is what you're wearing for your girls' night out. It's what you're wearing to the club. I don't know, to the restaurant. I'm not sure. And you're doing this for yourself. You're not looking for any male attention. You're not looking for any male validation at all. Got your behind all out, man. Why does anybody need to see every curve in your dress? I know it's not skin tight. I get it. I understand it. It's just made to fit that way. And I understand some women, the way they're built, that's just what happens naturally. I get it. I understand it. But sometimes when you put things on, you know how they fit. As a woman, you know you be in the store or the malls or whatever it is, looking at stuff, and you be talking about my body looks snatched. I get it. I understand it. But think about if a man saw this, if your man saw this online, if he was following this, how would you feel? Not very good. You wouldn't want him to like it. But here you are putting this out for everybody to see, putting this out for everybody to consume. There's obviously going to be men looking. If they don't come up, how do you think that makes your man feel? If you have one, I don't know. Maybe you don't. But I'm sure you're going to want one in the future. So this is what men talk about. When women say, we want a man that's emotionally intelligent, we want a man that's emotionally vulnerable, a man that communicates effectively. And then a man says, well, I'm communicating effectively. I don't like this. And then a woman comes around and says, well, you're insecure. If you can't handle a baddie, just say that. Why can't a baddie dress like she has some common sense? I don't get it. That's all I'm saying. I saw a ring on her hand in one of her videos, so I'm assuming she got a man. I don't see one. I don't see one. This is the type of stuff that you're going to get from modern women. They're going to be complaining about you, scrolling on other women's pages, and all that other nonsense. Maybe this her man right here, I don't know. But they going to complain about you scrolling. I mean, this ain't too bad, I guess, by today's standards. But it's going to be, I got to show my behind. That's what it's going to be. It's going to be this stuff right here. Bikini try on, it's going to be that. I mean, what if a dude was like, what if your man was looking at that type of stuff? What if your man was consuming and liking that type of stuff? How would you feel about that? That's what, I mean, we get upset and we get jealous about a man. And we got to go through a man's phone. A man can't, he can't look. I'm gonna go through his following. But I mean, but we got a chest out, man. we got a chest out, man. For what? What are we doing? What are we doing? Another bikini try on. I don't know, man. But men, they expected to take all this. When we gonna stop? When we gonna stop expecting men to accept everything that we got going on? We out here doing whatever we want to do. Another one. Another bikini trial. Another one. And another one. Another one. Just body all out, body everywhere. I expect a man to pay for everything. I expect a man to let me show my body. I expect a man to let me go out and act like I'm single and not say anything about it. But if he does, then he's insecure. These modern women kill me, man.
So as many of you know, I'm a family lawyer who does not practice family law anymore because it was extremely stressful. Now, in case you don't know, in many states in the United States, if you are married to a person, any children born of the marriage are just assumed to be children of the husband. So your name is going on that birth certificate. But if you are not married to someone as a man, I do not recommend putting your name on a birth certificate unless you've done a DNA test. Now, I've seen a lot of women respond defensively and say that it's insulting when a man demands a DNA test. And I personally think that it speaks more of that woman's ego than the situation at hand. Because in a society where a lot of women go through men's phones because they want some kind of reassurance of fidelity, I just don't understand why you are so averse to giving somebody reassurance about something as important as a child. Now, see, a lot of you are playing with people's genetics, and children actually need to know who their parents are so that you can check and see if there are any genetic issues that that child has. But like I said, many of your egos are more important than anything else in this world. Now, see, as a woman, when you have your child, you know that's your child because you have carried that child. But the man has to rely on your representation. And if you're not even comfortable relying on his representation that he's not cheating and you have to go through his phone, why would he rely on your representation that that child is his? You are the only one who knows what you're doing with your cootie cat. I actually think a DNA test is a beautiful gift to give a man to provide him with that reassurance that he seeks. And it also lets you know they didn't switch your baby at the hospital. I gladly did one, and apparently does my child, so I'm stoked.
Honestly, from that perspective of you knowing that your baby wasn't switched at the hospital, that would give me peace of mind and make me want to do a DNA test right then and there. Because I just want to make sure that this is my child. You know, I mean, obviously in the long run, will it maybe have an effect on my life? Maybe, maybe not. But, you know, it is nice if there is some procedure that you need to go through where you know, hey, this is actually my child and not something that switched or some other dude's child and you just said it was mine. That gives me peace of mind to let me know that I have a chance, but it does something to the human psyche and subsequently to the human body, the physical, when a person is hoping. A lot of people beat diseases, cancers and stuff like that simply because they want to fight, simply because they have hope. And when you take hope, it is extremely detrimental to somebody's healing. So when you drop a bomb on somebody, say for instance, to use as an example in the hospital, hey, this kid is not actually yours, and therefore they cannot give you their organ. They cannot donate it to you. That does something to a person, and it's really not very good. And it's a long con is what it is. It's something that has been on the way a long time coming. And then that's when the woman who's been lying all this time want to be like, oh, well, I'm sorry to break down, but I never thought this day would come and all that other foolishness, right? I love the point that she made about you want reassurance, so you go through his phone. But when a man asks for, and you can use this same example for a prenup, when a man asks for a prenup, then all of a sudden it's a problem. All of a sudden I'm out of bounds. You don't trust me? Oh man, if you don't trust me, then maybe this relationship is over. Well, I guess it is. If you're going through my phone, if you have access, which I've given you and which you've taken without me knowing, and all of a sudden when I say, okay, let me be upfront with you, I would like to have this happen. And all of a sudden, I'm a monster, I'm a villain, I'm a bad guy. We start off talking about, let's keep our relationship problems. But when I say something like that, and all of a sudden your family needs to know, all of a sudden your girls need to know, and all of a sudden I'm hearing from your girls and your family about how terrible of a person I am. It's always something else for these modern women. But then when you ask for something, oh no, I can't get that. You don't trust me? Told you. And I'm glad she said it. These modern women have ego problems.
Take it off.
What are you wearing?
Take it
off.
Hunter.
What?
No!
You asked me to take it off. What do you mean?
That was way too fast.
One hand was impressive, wasn't it?
No, don't be proud of that.
Why? I'm highly skilled.
Shows that you've been around.
Okay.
Y'all, I want me a man that makes me so comfortable I wake up in the middle of the night and go, I need to get on a sourdough recipe. I need to get to cooking. I want a man so good to me that I wake up and I'm like, oh, my uterus. I think I need a child in there. Like, that's what I want. Not like a man that I'm fearing for my life and like thinking like, I need to check his Instagram followers. Like, I don't want that. I don't really want that anymore.
Honestly, there's not a lot of women that want that. But by the same token, I don't think there's a lot of men that want a woman taking all of their money, all of a sudden saying after, you know what? It's weird that women say, oh man, when he gets on his feet, he's going to leave you. But then they be saying, once again, you don't have to wonder what they're thinking. They're going to tell you. They be saying on these apps, oh man, I'm just going to stay here until I can find something else, and then I'm going to leave. What does that sound like? That sounds like you're waiting until you get something better, then you're going to leave him. The exact same thing that you accuse the man of doing, you're doing. So no, a man is not going to sit up there and provide all of these things for you and make, oh, I want a baby in there. A man should make me want to get up and cook. I get what you're saying. I do. I get what you're saying. But you understand that a man has to do it regardless of if he wants to or not, because men work off of duty. They could be miserable. They could be, I hate this job. Quite honestly, I don't like this woman anymore. She is on my last nerve, to put it mildly. But they still do it out of duty. And you're sitting there talking to him about, I don't love you no more, so I ain't gonna do it. That man been like, and I'm sorry to say this, I haven't loved you for 3 years, and I'm still carrying out my commitment because I made a promise. But for modern women, the promise don't mean anything. It don't. It don't mean nothing. I'm gonna just up and leave and find another man, find another situation that's benefiting me. That's how they think. Never mind all of the things that you did to that man. Never mind all of the things that you said to that man that were very, very hurtful and crushed his spirit. He gonna still stay there and do what he needs to do, especially if he has kids. But you sitting up here telling me about a sourdough recipe. Should a man make you happy enough? You sitting up here talking about a child in your womb. Should a man make you happy enough? And a man, whether he's happy or not, still got to carry out all his duties or else the world falls. Get a grip.
You should never have to wonder if a guy's into you. If he's not chasing you, then he's not into you.
My whole tip, and I know I'm married, do nothing.
Do nothing.
Nothing. But you know what? People can't do it.
They
can't take the advice to just do.
They take one glass of wine and it's game over.
No text, no call. If he wants to pick up the phone and call, he can call.
When a woman's chasing a man on text, would you think he's going to go, I'm working, I'm busy, stop, leave me alone. And the next thing you know, he's going to block you.
Men want to hunt. I want to be hunted.
Right. You like the knowing that he's after you.
Yes.
I don't know any guy that just wants to be chased all the time. And I told my sisters growing up all the time, you should never have to wonder if a guy's into you. If he's not chasing you, then he's not into you.
If you like 3-4 days of him calling you, checking in, you can say, hey, how's your day? Like, that's different because that's showing care and you're not a bitch.
In this day and age, if a guy is actually saying like, hey, I'm into you, if you feel the same way, like give him the opening. If you don't give him the opening, then he's moving on.
Do y'all hear yourselves? All three of y'all. Do y'all hear yourselves? Married, you should be ashamed of the stupidity that's coming out of your mouth. I tell my sisters, they don't need to listen to you, sir. They don't need to listen to you at all. I'm married and you talking stupid too. All three of y'all around the table talking stupid. You shouldn't have to wonder. If he wanted to, he would nonsense. If he's not chasing you, he don't want you. What are we defining as chase? What are we defining as that? My advice to you is to do nothing stupid. Stupid. And I'm hoping when you walk through the door, your husband hands you a steak burrito and say, I know you're hungry. That's why you said some stupidity on that show today. So here's some food for you. I got it packed with everything that you want. Guac, sour cream, cheese, all that. Don't worry about it. I got you extra steak so you can fill up. So when you go back in that radio station, that podcast tomorrow, that studio, you won't say anything else stupid to embarrass his family, to embarrass me. And my brother, you need some food as well. All y'all probably need a Snickers bar because y'all talking stupid right now. What? Do nothing? Now, if it's been a few days and you can kind of call and check in. Who does that? Is that how communication works these days? Are y'all... What? What are we talking about right now? Where we at? Oh, where y'all get this advice from? So when is this is what men be asking. So when is the woman? When is she going to do something? When is she going to put her 2 cents into the relationship? Sitting back, Cadillac, and not doing nothing. Yeah, man, you got your hair slicked back out here talking into the mic with your 5 o'clock shadow, sounding dumb, sounding absolutely and positively dumb. Come on, guys. Y'all can do better than this. That's all I want. That's all I'm hoping for is y'all to do better than this. Y'all need to be telling young ladies, you need to reciprocate the energy that a man is giving you. If a man is taking you out on a date, you need to be gracious. You need to be excited about it. You need to be happy. You need to be engaged because a man didn't have to do that. Now I can see if this guy is a jerk, man, you know what? Hey, I appreciate that. All right. Maybe I can see you again. No, I don't think so. I appreciate it. I think we're on different pages and let that be it. But if you like a man and the man likes you and he's reaching out to you, don't let him be the only one reaching out. You reach out too. If he's giving gifts, don't let him be the only one giving gifts. You give gifts as well. If that man is cooking for you and taking you out, why don't you cook a meal for him? Don't worry about it.
No longer can you call me single. I prefer the rebrand, a catch that cannot be caught.
My favorite men are the men that just work. Like, if you're a man, you need to be at work. Where are all the good men? They are at work, doing their job, focusing on their job, excelling in their field. Those are the best men, because a man who is not happy with his career or where he's at in life are the most evil men you will ever meet. They're the most insecure, evil men. They will ruin your life. And they're just not fun to be around. Guys, working, career, happy, of course, probably wants to excel more. We all do. But like, that man is your man. The man that's not happy with where he's at in his career, bye. Bye. Love you, bye. See you later. Can't chat.
I don't want drama. What do you mean I want my man?
Yeah, I'm shit. I'm
I don't have to leave. You call me. You text me, I'm calling 911. And they don't have to remove me out the car.
Get out my
Call
shit.
911 to remove me. Because you're not going to leave me. I didn't do nothing to you. You don't even want to try to make up. I ain't do nothing to you.
Get out my car.
Okay? I can move in a minute. How she can sit in your car, but I can't? That's not fair.
Get out my car.
She can sit in your car, but I can't.
The fact that she's breathing hard lets you know that there was some type of struggle and he was trying to get her out maybe, and she was defiant and she's not getting out. And so maybe that's why he started recording to protect himself.
I'm not moving. She can sit in your car, but I can't. You thought she was just going to kick me out. No. They don't have to remove me out the car.
Get out my
Call
shit.
911 to remove me.
Stop. Why are you doing that?
You stop.
Babe, why are you acting like this?
Babe? What do you mean, babe? You know I'm already talking to somebody else. Why are you calling me babe?
I just feel like it's temporary.
Okay, but
You obviously
it doesn't
still
matter
love
to you.
me.
It doesn't matter to you because we're done. So
Okay,
why are you here?
Let's just have a conversation.
Nope.
We have a trip planned to Vegas if you forgot. Are you
Cancel
coming
it.
or no?
Cancel it. I'm not going. I'm not. Take somebody else.
We can't go as friends?
No. Why do we need to talk?
Because you will not even talk, but you told me that you would show me how to play Jackpot World before the trip. So I thought I could come in and you could just show me that.
It's a free phone game. Play it by yourself.
Okay, well, I don't know how to use it.
Super easy. They'll teach you on the game.
So you just don't want to talk.
I don't want to talk. I don't want to look at you. I don't want anything to do with you.
You're
Please
just
leave.
being rude at this point.
As some of the comments said, you're embarrassing yourself. And these were women saying this. Just get out of his door. Get out of his doorway. Simple as that. Modern women think they have claim to everything. If they don't like it, then they get to stay as long as they want until they find an answer. Should a man do this, I need to call the police and get a restraining order. That sort of nonsense. We had a trip planned. It doesn't matter. It's over. We had this going on. Can we go as friends? No, it's over. I don't want you here. The man gave you multiple answers and you're still sitting up in his face, and I don't really understand why. Modern women tell men no means no, but then all of a sudden, when a man says, no, get out of my face, please move, get out of the doorway, all of a sudden, can we talk about it? That's funny to me because, because he's sitting up here telling you, get away, and you're ignoring every single sign that he's trying to relate to you. Modern women saying, I choose the bear. It's probably because you know the bear can't argue back. He just roar at you. I mean, honestly, dude, you got your hand all on his door. You're really imposing. Just the body language, I'm not going to move. I'm not going to be turned away. I want to get answers. I want to get closure. But should a man try to do something like this, then all of a sudden he's a threat.